Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Newbie's Life, episode 19? Yeah, 19. Okay, so we're just gonna pick up exactly where we left off, and I will say this, I'm gonna be doing something a little differently. I actually have a different tab pulled up to actually have some background music this time, so I don't know, maybe it'll help keep me focused, maybe it'll just, cause more distractions, but I'm going to go ahead and start the music now. I just want to get the intro out of the way. So, here we go. Cool. Now, that being said, we don't really have a whole lot going on at the moment. We just have to go do this, tombstone bearer quest. Or the garden quest. Which makes me wonder, I do this every time I make a new character. I do this. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't remember half the quests. Like, I know the ones at 45. I know the Evilise quests. I know the Bane quests. I know all the ones that are, like, have been around since the beginning. But these, I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, oh god. Because I don't think this gives EXP, but... And I don't even know if it, like, this is really gonna do anything for us, but... Because if memory even halfway serves, it's like... a plug earring for this? Maybe? I don't know. What I do know is it's another week, which means another episode. I might record a couple because if you can see it on the screen, there is an EXP boost this weekend. I also don't know if it would, I don't know, behoove me to, like, just make a longer episode. I would rather do them in 1 hour blocks, though, because it's just easier to watch that way. Because, I mean, if I did this how I normally would play this game, these episodes would be 3-4 hours long a piece, and sure, that could work, but considering, you know, people have the attention spans of amoeba, I mean, I'm like one of the few people I know that will happily sit down and put on a, like, 30-minute to 2-hour YouTube video, but that's because I do it, I have it on while I'm doing other things, and it's usually something I've seen before. Okay, cool. So we've already got this going on. That's fine. Alright. Come on, filler, get on down here. We got work to do, buddy. So we need, what, 10 of them? Yo. The thing is, this gives no EXP, which really just sucks. The only thing we can really hope for is that we get the hearts in short order. Also, I guess we'll go ahead and pick up the 2 marbles for, I guess just for extra money, because we don't need them for the quest anymore. Also, I like how this quest implies, especially with the fact that it's a literal heart in the inventory, that we're just, like, reaching into their chests and just ripping out their still beating hearts. It is so needlessly hardcore. But I think it's amusing. Also, as a sidebar, and something I might try to do in the coming week, because I've kind of got that itch to play this again. Oh, excuse me. I might break out my BP and try to farm the Recorn set, because I did find one of the 4 pieces just leveling him randomly, so I mean, it works. I could do it. Oh. Game. I'm not a big enough channel to have like a recurring meme, but this is definitely... Hodir and Acrobat gear are definitely up there. Oh my god. 7 out of 10. Do I have to go back? I do have to go back. I guess what we'll do then, just to save time, is we'll leave filler here, and we'll just teleport back to town. Makes sense. Yep. Nope, that's 9? Why did I think that was 10? Oh, whatever. What? What are these trees? Have these always been here? I don't think that they have. Also, I'm not even gonna lie, when I say I did not pick this playlist, like, for any specific purpose. Like, I literally just searched up, copyright-free music on YouTube and happened to really like, this playlist, so... Because I listened to it, like, for about 15-20 minutes, and I'm like, that's the kind of vibe I usually go with for, at least when I used to stream the game. Just a kind of, like, chill, more, like, relaxed kind of experience. Now, I have a whole different playlist if I was actually going to take things seriously. Alright, let's go back. So you enjoy yourself over there, filler, and we'll be back. What this is making me think of, like this music, it's making me think of, honestly, this song specifically makes me think of something from, like, old Shin Megami games. Yeah, especially now. Like, Persona 3, old school Persona 3 vibes. Like, that's exactly what this gives me. Oh, okay. Right, I forgot. You kind of got to go awkwardly talk to 8 or 9 different people. Yeah, I can still get the Persona 3 vibes from this. Good song. Okay, where's Kimberly? Oh, for the love of... Honestly, would it probably be quicker to teleport over there? Yes. Do I want to waste the item? No. Let's see. Also, we're just gonna... really could use both. I really could use both this and the shield at this moment. Okay, so where do we go now? You're kidding me. Yep. Okay. This quest is... I'm starting to remember it. We still haven't gotten anything for our trouble, by the way. Which is... I couldn't even begin to tell you, like... Okay. Yep, because now we get to get the tea. Yeah, it was... I knew it! Yeah, it was just for a plug plus 3. Ugh. Why? I mean, the 45k is something, but for doing relatively nothing, but like... Oh, that is so unfortunate. So I guess what we'll do is pick up the whatever the 43 quest is from the quest office and go from there. as for what the game plan is today, because it's either beat up on the Basques or beat up on the pranksters. That's the goal for today. And hopefully 44 or 45 will come as a result. But considering we've already lost 10 minutes to a quest that yielded no results, not rating our chances. But I don't mind. Oh, this music is such a freaking vibe. This is probably another great choice for the series. Tell you what, if anybody likes this, and I'm not saying this to farm engagement, but it's more of like, look, it's a way to even get lurkers involved. If this is like that, without outing yourselves, if this is something that's like something you like would like to continue on the series, like, I don't know, leave a like or something. That way it's just kind of like, I know exactly what to expect. Or, like, that way I know to keep it going, because I like this soundtrack. It's 12. This soundtrack is, or not soundtrack, but this playlist is 12 hours long, so there's a lot to work with. Oh, this is so nice. This isn't, like, music I go out of my way to listen to regularly, but, like, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Kudos to, like... I'm also a sucker for a good acoustic guitar. Or at least what sounds like one. Alright. What's that? That was literally all just for that. Ah! Let's see. Nope. That is for the giant, so we're not going to bother with that. Alright. But now we're gonna go and... honestly... could use the scroll of weapon bonus. I don't ever bother with these. I genuinely don't. The Thanksgiving event's almost over, which I think is interesting. Oh. Hey. Oh, that'll help. Oh, that'll really help. The problem I have with that is, while we could technically make use of that, since this series is done, like, once a week, it'll have to be a case of, like, if we use it, it'll just be gone by the time the next episode's there, so it's just kind of like... I might save it until Hodir hits Blade to use both of those. Because after... What the heck? Whoa, 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 what the hell? What, how did that happen? Sorry, that got me. I don't know how I zipped 180 degrees. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, once Hodir hits Blade, I'm throwing all pretenses out the window. Like, we're going straight back into... Like, if anyone wants to still see the misadventures of Hodir Felvac after the series is over, that's fine, but it would be something I would move to streaming, because I'm not doing it past... Like, I wouldn't do 100, like a hero grind with the same rule set. Like, at some point I would break out Phoenix and my RM would just be like, no. Or I'd switch to my Ranger, because, yeah, she still needs the, yeah, she's still relegated to, like... Oh, crap. Okay, so we're just gonna... I need to get her to at least either 105 or 95 because her historic bow is +8 now, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I would like that to be better. Where are we at? 0.3? We're only going to be here on the Basques to get, I want to say like 34, up to 34 golden fists. And then we'll go to something else. I hope we find something, like, useful, though. Oh. I don't... An egg. You know, I would raise pets, but it is such a... I won't call it a waste, but it's definitely something more that you do when you're either you start doing either when you're well established, or if you've got somebody backing you, because it costs so much to even get a base level pet that it's kind of silly. Like, even when you can make millions just from one single inventory, like, selling your inventory a single time at, like, level 90 and higher, it's still kind of like, eh. Nope. Also, not a single golden fist yet. We only need 4. Or give or take 4. Okay, I've found the first song in this I'm not the biggest fan of. This weird, like, wavy thing is messing with my ears. Because, fun fact, when I say I just picked this, I really, like, that's exactly what I wanted to do, because I wanted to try some background music for one of these for a change. That way it's not just me yapping over nothing. Don't get me wrong, I love the music in this game. I always have, but the battle theme for this game, it's not my favorite. Also, I really hope it's not too loud, because, yeah, what I'll have to do is, find some way to lower the audio for the track. I hope that's not the case, but we'll find out after we get to it, because what I'll have to do is, because I don't think I split the audio tracks. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But I do have it set at, like, cranked down to, like, -9 decibels in OBS, so I'm hoping it doesn't screw with it. What's funny is I know, like, if I was sitting there talking to some people, it's like, oh, you know, don't mention that you're, you know, be all about what you're talking about. And I'm like, the thing is, I have to find things to talk about with this game. Always been the case. Also, cool. A non-acrobat suit for once. There you go. I swear it to you. There's like a supercut coming out of this series afterwards. Not of the jokes, but of, like, certain things. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Alright. Homeboy was just crammed full of goodies, wasn't he? So that's 30. Ooh, no. I don't want to deal with that. Honestly, with this plug earring, I won't even lie. I'm probably just gonna sell it, because it is so useless. Ooh. Okay, defense +3. We can work with that. Got it. Oh, and also, this is one of those moments of, to whom it may concern. There are no, there's no updates to what I mentioned last episode, so the only thing I've got to mention this time is work week was rough because I got really badly sick, and then I had to clean up a building that they're currently painting, which they decided to do all the sanding on, and then refused to clean up. So I got to inhale a whole lot of paint dust, despite me asking specifically for a proper mask to work with. And they're like, "Oh, just use these surgical ones. That's not gonna help me not to inhale paint dust." But sure. I'm better now, but I was like. It was rough going last night. And it's going to be one of those cases where I don't care if I have to, you know, buy my own dang mask. I shouldn't have to, considering, but... I mean, it's one of those things, I would rather be able to do my job than, you know, almost end up in a hospital. I would ask how Filler's doing on EXP. I just looked at... I don't know why I did that. Because I was literally about to be like, I just don't see the reason to check, and then muscle memory took over, and it's like, you're gonna check. Fair. I guess. Fair. Okay, can we get that last, golden fist, please? Because, would like to maximize the gains. There we go. Come on. You know, at this pace, with this weekend event, we might just make 44. And that would be so nice right about now. Ooh, late card. Nice. Actually, we might end up having to fly back to town because it looks like our inventory is filling up in short order. Alright, come on. I do want to go fight the pranksters at some point. Also, I will say, if anybody... I've noticed, like, when I laugh and it gets all muffled and stuff. But it's because I cover my mouth when I laugh, and that's just a bad habit. Even if you can't see my face, it's something I do. So that's why it sounds muffled, because technically speaking it is. And usually when I'm laughing, I'm also like leaning my head back and stuff, because I laugh like a hyena. Okay, come on. We just need the... I hate it here. You want to steal that hot dog? No. No. You stay right where you belong, like on the ground. Okay. Can we like get... Game! We just need one! Or I don't care, whatever. Just one, please. Desire Center, can you just go jump in a hole? It's like, oh, my brother in Heidelin, please! By the way, I said my brother in Heidelin, and that's proof I play Final Fantasy XIV right there. I don't even say that I actually say that unironically, just because, yeah, it's what I say. Come on! Game! Come on! You know what? To old heads of this game, I just want you to y'all get this pain. This is why most people would rather buy them than grind them, because this can just take a toll on your time, like on time and honestly your sanity. I will never understand, like, why it isn't until you get to the higher levels that you start getting food drops that are worth anything. And I mean, like, health recovery wise, because you get 2,000, like, thousands of HP even this low, and that's without proper, like, keep up and everything. I mean, sure, we've got +8 stamina because of the rings, but, like, still. You're gonna have to buy your food for the most part. Also, are we serious? What are we? Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Game. Please, I beg of you. Oh, for the love. Is this just... I am what one of my favorite YouTubers likes to say. I am getting hoed. Like, what? What is this? Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm not going on another tirade about vacuum cards. Okay. Oh, I'm about to lose my damn mind. Come on, just give it here. Oh, cool. Here's a new thing with the update I've noticed. The animations like to break. And I don't really know why. Okay. Also, if anyone ever has questions of why I tend to rotate the camera around a lot, it's because, you know, especially at higher levels, you never know when a Rin, especially if you've got a healer, like, with you, you know, like, or what I like to call sometimes a squishy, you don't know when an aggroed mob is just gonna sneak up on you and just come take him out. So I always, like, look around. Or also, what are we doing? What are we doing? Frickin' finally! Now, watch us need 45. Or 35 of them. Watch. You just watch. Also, I don't think I'm gonna need that, so... Oh, goodbye, plug earring. It doesn't sell for much either, so it is what it is. So that's 34 of those. I'm gonna need 37. We'll be fighting the pranksters for a while, so it'll be fine. Really? Time's already almost half over? That's wild. Huh. Didn't think it'd been that long. The desire sensor once again robs me of all that needed time. I say needed, but I mean, in this series, time well spent is not the name of the game. Oh, not you guys. Flew too close, flew too far north. Ooh, the giant killed you. Rest in peace. So, fun thing about the Wheelums, and why I will not fight them unless I absolutely have to, they hit twice. And that's great if you've got the defense to do that, and supplies aren't really an issue, but for a character like this, in this series, with these constraints, it is such an insane waste to do that. Nah. Don't know why they're there, but saving them? That's not in the cards. Ooh. Okay, 47 weapons. They're not gonna die. Considering I can't see their level, they're at least 20 levels higher than me, which means they are likely a ranger. Actually, let me check again real quick. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Alright, cool. Oh, what is this? Oh, why is the violet spawning here? That sucks. Well, I know that ranger's AFK, but it's like, oh, I wish you weren't. I'd just be like, hey. Oh, and it's the Wheelum too. Oh, that blows. Oh, that is genuinely awful. And today we learn really? It's not close enough as a detection zone? No, like, hey, Violet Wheelum, go beat up on the RM. I want to see if they're a bot or not. There are 2 Violets over here. Holy mother. Yep, that answers that question. They are not. At least I think. Actually, no, they might be. No, they're not. Didn't think anybody still manually did any grinding or like grinding of things in this game. Don't I need like 5 of these? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I believe so. So we're just gonna go ahead and nab them. Orbins, vital drinks. Wait. Oh crap. Okay, hang on. Oh, we can! I don't have enough. Okay, so... Okay, 13. 13 is what we can be at right now. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and take what we can't use and put it on the bar. So that way... Okay, didn't mean to click that. Just get down on your thing. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this with you. Okay. Oh crap, hold on. Hey, haste does help a little bit, but ugh. Alright, let's just go ahead and do that. $16 dexterity is not bad. Like, that's actually not bad at all. Because that gives us 1 extra point of critical, and, yeah. Fillers buffs are starting to come into the road. My only thing is filler is I'm going for melee offense for leveling buffs just because of yeah. I was about to say, did we level up? No, we're still fucking sorry. We're still 43. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. A part of me does want to snag this, but I would be holding on to it for far too long, and they sell for nothing, so from player shop, so I'll just wait till then. Well, thanks to the passing RM, the passing upgrade Matt Farmer, though, because they saved me a lot of headache. Let's see. It looks like 44. We're on pace to get to 44 today, at least, which is fine. Okay. Orban. Oh no. So, I want to go back to the music for a second, because I want to say, like, one of my favorite things to do, just because, to listen to when I play this game, though, is, like, a chill step playlist. And that's kind of what this is giving me vibes of. It wasn't what I searched up. I just literally searched up copyright-free music and went for the first thing that popped up on the menu. But game. Oh, that is such a. Oh, you didn't have to. You did me dirty. You did me so dirty with that. But this is giving absolutely like chill step vibes, and I'm just like, I'm so here for it. Fun fact, I do a lot of writing in my spare time, short stories, like novel chapters, poems, you name it. But what I do is, I'll put on a particular song, a 1 hour loop of it, AK Discovery is both the name of the artist and the song. And I'll just leave that playing while I just write, because one, it serves as a great timer, that way I don't spend too long doing it, and two, it's just a really good song to have on a loop. Just a little fun fact. Honestly, I've thought about doing more, like, with my writing, but I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. Nope, it's you. Literally you. Da-da-da-da-da. Anything good? Kind of. Actually, that's not a bad spread. I've got no space for it, so let's go ahead and use all of them. It might come to the point where I might have filler start grabbing stuff, because I want to make the most of the, EXP. You know, is that prankster still trying to throw hands with that, They are. Wow. You would think the timer, the mob timer would have kicked in and made the prankster grow bored by this point, but nope. Nice to know it doesn't affect everything. Have they even managed to do damage? Like, I'm so invested in this. Have they even managed to do damage? Nope. That's cracking me up, because it's like, I understand how the moms aren't exactly programmed, like, don't think like people do, obviously, because of how the programs and all that, but, like, I strive for that kind of single-minded determination. This is, if you've ever played Far Cry and you understand the question of what is the definition of insanity, here it is. Because they've been going at this for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And it is really funny. Let's see. My question is, though, how long is that ranger going to be AFK? I mean, I will say I've never understood in this game, like, just not being on your board to go AFK. If you've played this for any amount of time, like, I get it, like, when you're that high of a level, you don't have to worry about, getting bodied or anything, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's so deeply ingrained in me that if I go AFK for any reason, I'm gonna be smashing, my board keys, which are usually 9, which is usually 9, and then, like, going out that way. Filler, how do you already almost have 45%? What the heck is this? Oh, that is... I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Yes, I understand that I could take Filler out and, do that, but I don't think I will, namely because the higher level Filler gets, the more useful he becomes, and it's a trade-off. Got the EXP for better gains for both parties. Also, we are really cutting it close on the whole, freaking time and level 44, huh? Yeah, we're getting super close. Speaking of, how many of these freaking, Orbans do we have? I have, 11. There we go. I have to be like, I haven't seen them in our inventory. Pranksters. Yeah, we've got, like, what is... give or take, if you ever want to know, like, where we're at in the video, you can always just... even without looking at the YouTube video itself, usually what I go by is up here, unless my character, bites it, in which case that's when I lose track of time. But, yeah. You can usually see, like... how far along in the video we are, given that timer up there. But we're eventually gonna have to, because I do intend to get all of Filler's buffs to overwrite these. Does that mean technically Quick Step overwrites? Yeah, basically all the buffs Filler has does overwrite them for the moment, but it's by 1 point, so it's like, eh? Also, I say, like, way too much. Oh, I do not want to have somebody give me a statistic of that later on down the line. It is so... the thing is, I hear myself say it, and I'm just like, stop saying it. And I just said it again. It's like, again! Ah! I hate it here. It's just one of those things. I pick, like, a word of the week. Or not a word of the week. Like, it's not one of those. It's just become such a part of, like, our normal vernacular that I just find myself using it way too much. Just because it's a great filler word. you know, you're first taught about it in grade school, at least I was, you know, in regards to similes. You know, this is like that, but, you know, it's changed from that to just like a standard filler word of, you know, like this and like that. Okay. You know what? We're running low on time. There is literally no sense to, change that. Okay. We've got, what is it? 15 minutes? Yeah, we got 15 minutes. So 81%, 15 minutes, 68%. I hate it here. Filler! Why? I know why. It's just, That's the same issue between, Rin and Phoenix when they level. It's just, but, Phoenix, I want Phoenix to level. How many people? Okay, all of these folks here are after the same thing, and the only thing I've got to say to that is this. Like, genuinely? There's now, I checked this. That is 6 names I've seen, or 5 or 6 names now I've seen flying around trying to gather these resources, and it's just at this point, like, you would have better luck on the PK channel, homeboy. You're probably gonna get killed for it. Actually, you're more than likely gonna get killed for it. I believe in you. Ordax. Actually, no. I want to root for the prankster in this case. They will never win. And, yep. There's FaZe again. So there's... Yep. 1, 2... There are so many people all here for the same reason. That's why I don't care to... Like, I would rather buy them from people. I do not care enough. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So we're gonna give that to you. Should I put fillers buffs on the action bar? Yes. Do I care at this moment? Not really. I'm not looking for, optimal. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Honestly, I think honestly is also another word that that's going in my... I say this way too much. Ah, yes! Yet another name to add to the freaking, upgrade mat farm fray. Like, that's funny. Please, by all means, just, how many more names can we get? How many more? What? Did I leave this on? Oh, for the love of, okay. I forgot parties could do that. What that means is that somebody is about to come over. You know what? I don't want to be rude, but I think that's a good spot to call it. I did not realize that that findable parties existed. Crap. Whatever. So we didn't reach our goal, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, to whoever you are, I doubt you'll watch this, but if you do, my apologies. I now know for next time if I'm going to do this, to fix this problem. Let's see. Stock on supplies. Cool. And hold on. Just because my brain does not like, yep. There we go. Now it's 4 stacks to 99. Alright, cool. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I'll go ahead and cut the music too. Thank you for watching. You know, I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Y'all know how this spiel goes. Feeling a little bit better, and I would have loved to have made more progress today than we did, but taking that time-killing thing for the quest slowed us down a lot, and that's fine. An extra 45k in the bank at least made up for the food costs, I suppose. But yeah, not every episode's gonna be a productive one, because again, like I was saying earlier, when you hit around this point, the XP gains start disappearing in short order, so it is what it is. That being said, you know, take care of yourselves. You know, have a good one. If you can't find a reason to smile yourself, try giving that energy to, or giving that smile to someone else. You never know what could make or break somebody's day. That being said, take it easy. Probably same time next week, or sometime over the next weekend. We'll be back with another episode. Episode 20. Am I gonna do anything special for it? No. Because I don't know what I would do if I did. Anyway, I'm out. Have a good one. Bye.